The ruling party, President Geingob says, has the capacity to continue to deliver on socio-economic programs. The party has a lot to defend while it faces challenges head-on. Therefore, President Geingob says Swapo understands the demands of the electorate and the pace at which programs are implemented and services delivered.
I'm going to quote Quinton, one of the business people, who was addressing business people, mostly white people. And he was saying, it is very rare for political leaders or anybody sometimes to admit that we made a mistake here. We have failed here. He said Swapo is the only party where leaders came out to say, we are sorry, we heard you. We came out to say, there is something wrong. We didn't deliver all the services to our people. Let's go back and introspect. Let's call a meeting to see where we have gone wrong. So we call that introspection.
The majority of the party's candidates in both regional council and local authority elections in Walvis Bay and the Irongo region at large are women. President Geingob reminded the candidates to put the needs of the people first.
When you are going to be elected, you are becoming a servant, not a boss. You are a servant leader. You will be there to lead as a servant, but you must lead. You must give directions. Therefore, I give you marching orders when you are elected to march on, to deliver to our sovereigns, our bosses, our people.
The president also rejected claims by some that the living conditions were better under the colonial regime.
You are young, you don't know these things. You were born maybe 20 years ago, after independence already. How was this country at independence? To say things were better under the Boers. You hear that. That kind of an insult. Do you have a brain? Any black person to say that is sick here. Definitely sick here. Things were better under apartheid. No. Please, that's not true. Let me dismiss it. It's not true. After exile, I came back in this country. I traveled by road this country. Traveled and saw conditions that I couldn't believe myself, having lived in America and other places. I came back and I was looking at ugly.
Addressing unemployment, continuous reforms in fishing and mineral sectors are just some of the promises the party's candidates want to be elected on.
We just commit ourselves to improve on those challenges, and we will deliver our promises. The Swapo Party pledged to, amongst others, seriously address the alarming unemployment rate, particularly among the youth, through the implementation of strategies such as public-private sector dialogue, access to business development services.
The Swapo Party lost the Walvis Bay urban constituency to an independent candidate at the beginning of this year, but still controls the municipality.
To incorporate community annual inputs into constituency annual plan. Number 3, to study and analyze all inputs for the budget. That is the previous inputs and the current inputs. Number 4, to prioritize community challenges, issues, and provide solutions to feedback through their representatives.
Blanche Koreses, NBC News, Walvis Bay.